Hello, everybody. It is Mary
and Amma,
and today we are reviewing Ready to Love. Ready to Love. But we invite you guys to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below.
I'm so cold, actually. Okay, thank you.
But yes. So I just want to talk about how Joy is already playing herself up in this house. Like, so Baby Mom missed it. The first two very crucial minutes. All the signs were already there. So basically what happened is Clifton was the first one to arrive, which I think was very interesting. He was first to arrive. Then Dakia, which, girl, you know, that crop top wasn't really doing it for you. If you're going to do that, you probably should do some high rise, not low rise. But yeah, so Dakia came and she's like, oh, hi, Clifton. And then she was like, you know, I'm looking forward to having seeing a lot of couches around, looking forward like some cuddling couch time with my big teddy bear. She said that to the confessional or whatever stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then Joy comes in, and then she's like, Lucy's home, you know. And then, you know, because you know that movie,
right, yeah,
Rick
I
loves
love
Lucy.
Yeah, I love
so
Lucy.
So she already in that wifey thingy, I guess. So she's like, hi, and she's like running up to him, and she hugs him. She's all extra excited. Then she tells the confessional that, oh, you know, there's nothing I really have to do physically to solidify my relationship with Clifton.
I wonder, have they already been physical?
I don't know, because she said
you said that he said he knows that smell.
Well, I'm sure because when you smell the perfume.
But then he also said he knows the bag.
Well, at first he said he didn't know the bag, but then he realized the scents or whatever. But you know, it's like, I mean, I know people's scents, but it's not because I've slept with them. Like, I know your scent, you know. So, but yes, so basically that's what happened. So she's all giddy and everything, stuff like that. I'm just like, Joy, you're being too excited about this man that's not even chose you yet, right? So then, basically what happened is, you know, everybody else starts filtering in or whatever, stuff like that. And then Sabrina went and she saw the bag on the bed, and then she said,
questioning him. Yeah,
so Sabrina saw the bag on the bed, and then Dakia was also behind her. She's like, oh, there's two bags here. Okay, now see what we get into this weekend. So he's there making a drink, right? Then Dakia's like right next to him. She's drinking her drink, and she's just watching him. Then Sabrina's across from them, and she's basically like
being nosy.
Yeah, she's like, so y'all think people hooking up this weekend? What y'all think happening? He's like, you know, I don't know. It's going to be hard to tell, whatever. He said, well, do you think people are sharing beds? He's like, you know, I don't know. It'll be really interesting to tell. Mind you, he already saw the bag before Dakia and Sabrina even said anything to him.
So he already knew what was up.
So he already saw it.
He already knew what was up.
Yeah, but Joy was like, you know, I don't have to do anything physical, you know, to solidify it. But I saw Clifton's bag, and I wanted my bag to be next to his. So I'm like, girl.
Okay,
but yeah, so she basically.
Hope you've not done anything with this man, because you just don't get your heart broken.
You might not be ready to pull the trigger. But put a ring on today.
Yes. Okay.
Oh!
Okay, let's.
But yeah, so basically, she basically outed him or whatever, stuff like that. He was acting like he didn't even know whose bag that was or whatever and stuff like that. And he really didn't answer it, but the key was like, you know, this just makes me very uncomfortable and doesn't make me feel well.
Yeah.
Carmen,
we're back. I know Carmen. She don't know where she's at. I'm just very confused with Carmen. Who is with Carmen? I guess they're just trying to find different people.
Yeah, okay.
They can't be messing up stuff up because I've been looking forward
but Carmen's connection with Clifton basically went away after where's she all
okay, so now she's with Paul.
You're a liar. Tina's missing. She wasn't present at the Chill Bill date. So in that moment I'm thinking, I am not your priority, but I have this other connection with Carmen and Dakia. And I want to see if I can throw some more love logs in there. Keep it burning.
Look at the man in the kitchen.
Oh, Poe got Carmen and Dakia. All right now.
Oh, yeah, so I'm going to do the chicken and get that pop.
He's still not grown on me, and it's been about 20 weeks.
Become closer with people. Tina was having car problems. Oh, your head is smooth.
And like Carmen is like this, while this man is like this, trying to eat his food. And she's like, oh, you got a nice bald head or something like that.
This weekend was the weekend I needed to decide between Donovan or Paul. Your connections are your connections.
Girl, I don't think Donovan checking for you like that. I'm sorry to say.
So.
I think he wants Sabrina more.
He wants someone younger, he looks like.
Most men.
Donovan, I think at this point,
He ain't ready.
hold on, wait.
So deep down, I was hoping, I'm like, please, God, please let me see a sign.
If the connections are solid or whatever, then that will show up. Otherwise, the end. I need to feel like I felt on those dates. And if we don't feel that energy, then we're going to have to disconnect.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
At
Well,
this
she
point,
just
I
moved
need
her
to
hand.
know who really is interested in me. And Paul is losing ground.
Yeah, well, he walked away with his food. Damn, girl.
This is like-
If
This
you
is
don't know,
why I say women
the
stop
man-
embarrassing yourself.
He's already off the cliff then.
Oh, the key is off.
Our connection has completely changed. Before we had what I thought was a romantic connection, but I'm
She
trying
into the
to
rocking
not
chair.
be in my feelings and just
Look at
kinda
her
be
tip. It's
ready.
like, Lord,
You
have
know
mercy.
she
I
in
didn't
her
screw this
feelings.
up.
Are you ready for this weekend?
I'm not gonna say I'm ready
No.
to be out. You know why? Here's why. It's all of us together under one roof.
You got that
Like,
right.
how long does that where it's comfortable or uncomfortable?
Right. I don't bring it up with him. I don't ask him about his decision or where he is with Joy, because I want him to do that.
It's not too cold,
Yeah.
but you still have the fall breeze in
Yeah.
that environment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, let's
There's
talk
an
about
elephant
weather.
in the room. Just get it off the table.
As
Just
soon as
push
she
the
starts
elephant
talking
off the
about
table.
weather.
The joy has
Okay, let's see what
grown
she
a lot
said.
Stronger, but I know within the process, but we're gonna make some decisions. It's hard for me to deal with something like that. No AC. Well, I still got my AC
I
on,
was about
but
to say, no, you still on probably
I'm like
67.
polar bear max, 69 actually. But
Oh, well, 69. Okay.
that's
I see what
that's
you
just
did
where it laid. This is where it landed at. You know?
Oh, okay, so it wasn't intentional.
No, let's just keep it right there.
He completely avoided and sidestepped and tiptoed and tap danced. I'm disappointed that things could not progress or not even try to see what this weekend could bring.
He tried to flirt with her by saying 69, but
69. I just got that.
yeah.
I mean, we're not talking about those 69 right now, okay? Continue.
Yeah.
You gotta.
He tried to see. It's like, when someone trying to test your temperature.
Mm.
They'll say something to see if you're going to flow with it or not.
To your one?
No.
I feel you. I feel you on that.
I mean, if she's not gonna talk about it either, then
Do I
just.
need to get the popcorn yet?
Not yet.
So who is this one? Who is this?
Damn it.
Trying to figure out where things
Well, that's
are.
Joy.
Is it that cold outside?
Let's see. My biggest connection right now, Carmen and Sabrina. I want to see how they move. So for me, like, this is actually a perfect opportunity.
Especially in this
In
environment,
this
right?
environment, right?
Yeah.
So I want to see the vibe. I want to see how you handle certain things. Right now,
Yeah.
there's some wolves scavenging,
Yeah.
right? And so that's why I'm looking at it, like, I want to see how that's kind of handled and see how other people operating and just kind of like, okay.
Well, the great thing is,
Who's that?
can I have a minute with Mr. Don? Of course, my love.
I knew it was Carmen with that big fur coat and that. Hi! I knew it was Carmen. At first I said the Q. I was like, no, I don't think the Q will wear fur. I don't think she's that extra.
Having fun?
Oh, she put her leg on him.
I was talking to you. I'm really hoping that one of these men would take.
Well, it's
leadership
not
in
Poe,
saying, "I
Carmen."
want you," and he starts rubbing on my leg. I liked it. Have you been connecting with your connections?
Why don't you talk about just you and him?
I mean,
I mean, I'm here.
Girl, what?
Carmen's
Oh,
somebody
God.
that I can say I really dig her style. I dig her energy. She's not afraid. She's someone that will challenge me. I like that part.
I have seen from a distance you and Sabrina. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna let too much time pass. I'm like, oh, it's time to check in on my.
So what are we doing? Where are they at?
So I saw you with Joy too.
Yeah, Joy. So me and Joy, she's funny. I told her that you and
Sabrina.
Sabrina on my top show.
She have any advice on that?
No,
I mean, you're gonna have a hard choice anyway.
you think so?
Not really, but I just had to say that. I mean, no, because
I like Carmen because she's just
between me and Sabrina, she's a great
funny.
woman. Nothing negative to say about her, and it really depends on what you want, right? Let the best woman win, you know.
We in a competition for a man? We don't do that shit no more.
Well, she only got Poe left, and Poe
Poe
not
is
feeling
Poe.
her
Poe,
because
but-
Tina is not here.
What you been? You been working on the railroad?
Yeah,
Well, mine's
couldn't.
I like how he makes me smile, even though the other guys are there. He consistently comes up when I think about moving forward. So I had to make sure I had to make my move and buzz on in. And
I mean, he may want to be with you physically. I just don't know. I don't know, Donovan.
Donovan's not ready for anybody. He's not ready for
He's just
Sabrina.
ready
He's not
to
ready
just
for Carmen.
relax and have dates. That's what he wants.
Yeah, really, truly.
Really,
He
that's
want to
just
be able to
keep
go
it-
home and be by
keep it
his
above.
damn self
That's
and go
it.
play with his dog or whatever the case may be.
Indeed.
Obviously, y'all may have noticed that Tina is around. I texted her, I called her earlier, no response. Until we hear from her, she does have some making up to do.
Yeah.
Making up.
Is Tina coming back?
Maybe something happened with the daughter.
Or with her child.
Tommy car issue.
Yeah.
Maybe something else is going on.
I'm willing to give her that chance because, again, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. How do y'all feel about her?
You know, our conversation is kind of, you know, on the surface level. So from what I do know, she's a great person, fun.
When she came in, we did have a connection. But it's trying to figure out like where she at.
She knows you're not ready.
You know, is she
Tina
ready?
knows
Tina
what she
knows
wants.
all you people aren't ready, and she ain't checking for any of y'all. That's probably why she removed herself from the thing, because you men aren't ready. Is there one man here that you think is ready?
I think Poe, she was.
Poe is ready?
Remember, there was somebody that Tina liked.
Oh
Poe
my
and
God.
who else?
Mom, no, I'm talking about out of all the men here, who do you think is ready to settle down and get married?
We need to continue on.
Yeah.
Ready to Love is not a show
Yeah.
for the people to get married.
Even though
I mean,
everybody
let's keep it 100.
Even though everybody's over 30 or over 40, y'all
We are
should be looking
not
for marriage.
going to
This
get
show is like a
married.
teenage. It's like this is what you do in your 20es.
Though
But
it
y'all
took
act
me
like y'all
some
your
time to get to the place that I want to be.
Oh,
now
I'm ready. I'm ready to waste your time.
To date, okay?
Yes.
And I don't know why it's taking you so long.
And honey, it's really not even dating because a lot of the couples break up. And y'all, guess who broke up?
Aisha,
Aisha and that fool. The one with the 6 baby mamas and the 10 kids.
the vegan risotto.
Yeah. Dante is vegan risotto. Yes, honey. He cheated on her with girls that was in his DMs. So, you know,
Essentially,
nobody...
you cheated more than one time in this short period of time.
Mom, when that man had 6 kids by 7 different women,
No,
I
it's
knew...
3 by 3 different women. Is it 6 now? They found 3 more. Oh my god.
Let's not spread lies. Defamation lawsuit.
I know about. He said talked about 3, but I don't know if there were 3 more.
My thing
if
is,
you all know if he got 3 more kids with 3 different men, let us know.
because my thing is, when a man says he has 3 kids, has never been married, with 3 different
I
women,
think the last one was 2 years of age.
I immediately have an image of community penis. That's literally what comes to my mind.
Yeah.
Because if you are here, you cannot pull out. You are having babies with 3 different women that you probably did not have serious relationships with. You have not been married with. If you had 3 kids by one woman, I can understand. You were married or whatever. Or you guys had a
Probably
long-term
bamboozled them,
relationship.
think that they're, a monogamous relationship.
He probably,
just so
with
that
everybody
he can
else.
go in, without anything, and then dumps them like a bad habit, and then moves on to the next.
Yeah, but you see, that
the next
was my
victim.
first red flag with Dante. The second red flag was when his brother, that fool, was talking about how,
50-50.
yes, 50-50. Oh, my mama, she cooked, she cleaned, and she worked 20 jobs, and da-da-da. And then he was like, so what you gonna do? I was like, if you don't take your bum ass down the street. Like,
With a
what?
brother like Dante, you don't
I'm
need
sorry.
to be asking any of those questions.
Like, being a single mother, I know I was raised by one, but that is not something that is easy to do. It is a struggle.
And
so I'm
what he
sorry
needs to
your
do,
mama had
he
a struggle,
probably
but
has
I'm not
talk
trying to
his
struggle.
mama. And single mothers, please don't go around encouraging your sons to
Why
do
would
no
you want
50-50.
another woman to struggle
Come on
like
now.
you did? Why would you want that?
Well, I guess because
Like, it's just wickedness.
Because they did struggle.
So everybody
They're
gonna struggle,
Yo,
everybody
better
gonna
come
suffer.
join the party. I'm not gonna have no daughter-in-law out there chilling when I did not get to chill, and it's not even chilling.
Girl, it's not
It
your fault that you chose the
is.
wrong man. I'm sorry. But when you choose right, in life. Everything comes back on you.
It'll
So
come back on you though.
that's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to shame nobody. I'm not trying to shame
Because I tell
nobody.
you one thing, you do have the instincts. Whether this
It's
is
like-
the right person or not, you
You
do.
all have it. You
will
can't say I
get
was
a
completely
warning,
blind.
You will get there's something.
Mhm.
There's something.
Yes.
But sometimes you want it so much, you know.
That
and
you
then
just
you're
said,
like,
F it. Don't be an ostrich with your head in the sand. And then you end up 30, 50 years later
Mm.
wondering where the hell your youth went.
And then you're getting bitter at the daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
You
And
know
then
what
you're
I'm saying?
bitter
And
with
then-
every
and then
man that you
giving-
see.
Giving your sons bad advice. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I tell my son, when you don't get married if you are not able to take care of her. If you're not able to be the provider, and not just financially definitely. Financially, emotionally.
So you have to be right with
spiritually,
yourself.
Mentally. Like, if you're not there yet, don't waste her time.
Yeah.
You know, spend more time, getting your stuff together. That's what I tell my son.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I know that that's going to build his character. I know that's going to make him a better man, a better father, a better husband, and just a better human being, a better person for his community. So you can't be having sons, bringing them up feeling like they can just take the easy way and stuff like that.
Sabrina is all over Demetrius.
Oh, what did she say? She likes Demetrius, but
we don't talk about it.
as well.
I was kind of like confused. You know what I'm saying? This is my top connection, and she didn't know I like her. It's just making me a little uneasy, and it's making me unsure of where our connection stands at this point.
After dinner? Okay. Okay. I understand.
Who picked what room? Like, who's sleeping where?
He looks at Troy.
Troy's like, who's sleeping where?
I like her a lot, but I gave Sabrina a lot of space. It might
Yeah.
be shooting myself in the foot, but I need to have a sit down with Sabrina so I can get a clear understanding of what her heart is.
He has looked the best in this confessional than he has in any other confessional. He has his dreads all nicely done. His eyes are actually open this time.
You know why? Because he got the dress pulled back.
Hello?
That's what he needs to do. He needs to be pulling the dress back to help raise his eyes.
You so damn shady.
Like pajamas?
Yes, if we're doing an adult sleepover, we're about to have some fun. I said, what's going on here? Get this party going. Hey, hey, oh hell no.
Did she bring pajamas for him?
Look at the kids there. I'm about to throw up.
Did they turn up the music?
Conscious decision to sleep in the same bed together and to pack onesies together.
That's how we do it.
I am dead.
And we were having our conversation. Because
Look at Donovan.
that the decision was made. Instead
Oh
of
my
having
God.
to y'all and
Well, what you need to do, Nakia, the time that you have, spend that time.
The kid is about to get drunk tonight.
Because guess what? Joy's not spending her time talking about you. She spent her time enjoying her time with Clifton. And that's what you need to do, Nakia.
The
But you
kid
know,
is
she's been bitter since Eric left.
Yeah.
Nakia, I don't know, girlfriend.
I know you will. I already know.
Well, Eric. But you see, Sabrina's all over Demetrius.
Something that you really want, and that's up to you to lose it.
I feel like I have gone out of my comfort zone to let him know that I like him. I haven't seen him do it
Nakia is
nearly
just
as
leaving
much.
back.
Oh, wow.
I'm a little tired of it.
I don't like it though.
She's in a post lap.
We only have so much time left.
And Joy is like such one of the boys. She go sit on somebody else's lap, go kiss Clifton, and then go put her feet up on somebody else.
Joy's just trying to find out where all the guys are.
Go on to bed, baby.
Did you have one?
I did.
Good.
Lord, have Petros.
Hey, what's up?
It was good. How you feeling?
I'm good.
Sabrina was my number one connection in this process. I want to know where Sabrina stands.
He
I need to
looks
know how she
phenomenal
feels.
in this confessional. With the red sweater, looking very dapper, my brother.
So you can tell them today they've been pretty cool.
I mean, the house is beautiful. The view is beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Like you got something in your mind.
It's been a while since we talked.
Yeah, been quite a while. I just feel like ever since like the bonfire, we just really haven't been connecting. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
And after the bonfire, I wanted to give you the space to do what you want, do what you feel was best for you.
Honestly, just that whole situation kind of confused me. You know what I'm saying? Because I think we came in with that energy to go further than just friends.
That's obviously what we were both thinking and like hoping
She's
for.
speaking in the past.
I think that
That's
for me at least, I see us as more like friends.
Ah.
I no longer have a romantic connection with Tori. When confronted with the competition, I felt him kind of fall off. I tried my best to handle him with care from that point on, being transparent and honest about where my other relationships
Girl, you did
were.
not. You never hit with care, girl. Bye.
What happened? I would like any woman for you that made you happy.
I just really don't know if there's anything for me. I'm exploring it now with the new people here.
Okay.
And seeing if I have any connection. But beyond that,
You gotta make that time while we're here.
So now you're trying to talk to him like a friend? He said, let me subtract myself from this BS
we
equation.
still friends, and I wish her luck. But at the same time, I'm trying to figure out my place in this situation. Because it felt like a game of duck, duck, goose when everybody's moving around and they sit in the chair and everybody on the chair but me.
Hey,
Where's my drink?
Poor Tori.
He was not opening that door.
No.
My experience with reality TV.
Well, she let him know at least finally.
I thought it was very sad because my thing is Donovan's not ready. Demetrius damn sure not. And you know what Sabrina said? She said that, you know, I have really pushed myself and put myself out of my comfort zone to really let Demetrius know that I'm into him, I like him, I'm feeling him. And he has not even done it half as much. She said that in her confessional. So why you decided to throw it up?
Troy.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. But why you decided you to say, fuck Tori. I'm gonna put my hope and my dreams in Demetrius and Donovan. You can tell she ain't ready. That sister not ready. That sister not ready for no type of thing. She wants to go and date just like Donovan.
Yeah.
And it's
even
a shame.
though she's talking
She's
good
talking
game
as
in
if
the
like
confessional, like
like oh
she's
I'm
ready.
so ready.
She got all her
da,
stuff
da.
together. It's them.
No, it's you, boo. Cause
yeah.
if you, I just feel like,
Well, also maybe I wonder, is it because also though Demetrius, you can tell that that's not going to be a good relationship at all because
he wants somebody who's submissive. Hello.
And the
thing
I don't
is-
even know if he even understands what that means in his mind.
And I just want to say this, really, personally, the whole submit stuff is bullshit. Because the thing is, you're only supposed to submit to God. You're not supposed to submit to any man or anything like that. Now, if you're talking, I feel like they want you to be like,
decisions.
basically wants you to shut up and don't say anything. That's basically what submit means in this country.
Decisions.
And the thing is, there are some men who want the submissiveness, and it's not submissiveness that they want. They just want feminine energy. That's what it is. Being a woman is not about being submissive. It's about resting in your femininity. And that there's a lot that comes with that. Yeah. But his form of submission is, I'm going to go out with my boys at midnight, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and when I come home, you better be ready for sex. You better be ready with a nice cooked meal for me, and you better be ready to do whatever I tell you. Yeah. That's his form of submission.
Like an Olajuwon thing.
Exactly. So my thing is, he's a weak man. Even his friend said he needs somebody who's submissive. So the fact that your friend even knows that shows that you are just someone who openly talks like that.
Leading with.
Like then you have issues.
With. It's kind of like. That's what you're leading with a marriage, because marriage ultimately
it's not about being submissive. You're only supposed to submit to God. Point blank. Period.
Yeah. It's not about even having someone meet your needs. It's about you wanting to share your life
with somebody. yes, we might all have preferences and
And
requirements
we
that
have,
we want.
yeah, the requirements are there. Like, okay, I want him to be a provider.
Yes, I want him to be somebody who believes in
my
God.
wife
I
maybe
want him
to be at home and with the children.
Yeah.
Something like that. But those are the requirements, right?
Those are
But
requirements.
ultimately, what do you want? So if the friend is saying he wants a woman, he's coming with the requirement, and not like he wants someone to share his life with and be together with. And ooh, okay.
You know, the lights are on, the Christmas tree's lit, you know, the presents are under the tree.
It's a lovely day in Zamunda.
Oh my gosh. Nice, comfortable bed. This amazing man with this sexy smile. Deep voice telling you good morning. You really wearing my sweater?
Oh, he's not wearing her sweater. What? Oh, Lord, I guess they solidified that relationship because he's not wearing her clothes.
I'm not going to be in any relationship that's going to cause me stress. So when he sat in that rocking chair with the
He
he had all
said
the
it.
stress. I
We're
mean,
kind of like wondering where everything is with her. Hope she's okay.
Tina-
why are you
So,
calling Tina?
we're really questioning
Tina has
if
gone
we're
through a
really
very
taking
traumatic
this process
breakup.
serious.
Okay? She's not checking for any of you fools who aren't ready for marriage. And she probably is going to be blocking some of y'all very soon.
Text me or call me back. Hope to see you soon. We just have to move forward and see if Tina shows up to kind of defend herself.
Defend herself? This is my issue with you
What she
grown.
said, well,
this
she
is-
said that
no,
they
this-
had
this-
some,
no, this is my issue with you grown
had
ass
car
men.
trouble.
She is a woman. You don't know what she's going through. And what I hated
And she
about
has a
what Donovan
2-year-old
said,
baby.
she
Like,
just went
she's
through a
young.
very traumatic breakup.
Yeah.
And my thing is that I did not like what Donovan said. Is that Dakia, that he said that Tina did not seem to be very into this or whatever. So I don't know if she has the bandwidth to have a man right now. Who the fuck are you?
Donovan.
You are not
I
some
don't know if you got the
godsend.
bandwidth. Right now, you know goodness well.
You've
should not
only
be
been
here.
you've only been divorced for two seconds. Go sit down, boo.
You're
Sit
just-
down, exit
you're-
left,
Yeah, you're
and
just
go
here
have a
really-
drink over there.
Probably, I don't know, to get some kind of 15 minutes of fame and maybe an easy way to find a date. I don't know, Donovan.
Like, go somewhere. So my
Yeah.
thing is, like, now she needs to come and defend herself. I'm a woman who has a 2-year-old child. I just went through a traumatic breakup. I see all you fools are not ready. I'm not coming to defend myself to nobody. The man who's into me is going to be concerned about what's been going on with me. He's going to realize that I've been off. He's going to ask me, are you okay? He's not going to be like, come defend yourself to a bunch of grown-ass men.
I know
Who
you
the
keep
hell
saying
are
that she
you?
will have to come
And
let
defend
me-
herself. I'm not here competing for you men.
Yeah, don't
Look,
again.
I am the cream of the crop. You guys are the pick of the litter. Thank you. Go on somewhere. I mean, I can't with men. Like, y'all got some superiority complex. Humble your ass. You are not the gift to God or the gift to this world. We are. I'm the one that birthed you. Hello? But Joy and Clifton are talking right now. Y'all be making me so mad on this thing. Y'all be making me so mad.
I just want to check on you.
Who's the kid talking to?
You know, Clifton and Joy.
I can't even say I blame Joy. Because she kind of played the game well.
Yes.
I don't know. I
Like,
was kind of
she-
like, is she playing herself?
Well, what it was,
But-
she's been smiling. Even when Dakia showed up and all that stuff, right?
I was fixing my leggings.
But the thing is, what she just had to do was, Dakia just had to, when Clifton was there talking to her, and they were rocking in the rocking chair, that's when she could have talked to him more, flirted with him, you know, like try to build your connection. Don't worry
But
so
as
much
a
about
woman,
other people's
sometimes you
correction.
get hurt. You get hurt and you're just like
Then
thinking,
don't come to this game. Do not come to this game if you're going to be hurt. Because everybody has to explore their connection, and you need to do the same.
yeah,
You know, that's what she needed to do. She needed to do the same.
yeah. But I think Joy played it very well. Because, I mean, Clifton came out the whip today, honey, looking like, I don't know what I don't know what
With
to
a
call it.
onesie.
But he just looked like a woman who had just had a wonderful night with her man, and she's just like starstruck, like.
And then laughing all loud.
And then had
and
her
he's
cardigan
laughing
on.
Too, and
Like,
the
this
way,
is a big guy wearing a tight ass little cardigan with Joy who's like a
but
size
he wanted
medium.
to- he
He's
wanted
like
to be known that, okay, she is my woman.
wearing his boxers going outside. Like,
Okay.
he looked very happy, like a woman who just had a good night, and she's looking at her man like, wow, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He there looking at Joy over his laptop while she walk out. I'm like, okay, Clifton.
So he just made no. I mean, I think that was the only opportunity that Kia had outside to talk to him.
Yeah, I think
he flirt with him. Maybe kiss him or something, just to see if y'all have that connection.
I just don't think the connection was ever that serious with the Kia. I think he was still figuring that out. But his connection with Joy was strong. We all saw it from the very beginning. It was very strong.
I just don't know if
it'll last.
If it's gonna last. That's my only thing with him.
If he is serious, as I'm praying to God,
I give it 1 year. I only give it 1 year. I don't, either that or maybe he's one of those men who is like, you have all the candy and you're like, you just want all of it, but then finally you say, I am okay with just having Snickers. I'm gonna stay with my Snicker bar.
Snickers are phenomenal candy. They have a lot of taste and variety. It has like 4 or 5 different flavors.
Yes.
Got the caramel. It got the crunchy soft stuff.
He might finally realize when
I love some Snicker bar.
Yeah, when he's at home with Joy and she accepts him how he is, and they're both crazy together, and everybody tells him, "Hey, look, you're not gonna find nobody like Joy again. Come on." Maybe that. Oh, let's see. Carmen is there. Remember, Carmen was one of the ones that the Clifton went and sat next to. Remember that day?
Well, then Joy kissed him, and Joy just ruined that for Carmen. Her said,
well, let's see.
Oh, the kid's talking to Poe. Oh, how the hell is this fool still here?
Poe likes.
Really starting to be pointless.
Poe likes Dakia more than Carmen, I think.
And so for me, I think a woman like Dakia might be the type of woman that I would need in my life.
Yep.
This is so nice.
It says, look at that. All that wood.
Yeah. I'm happy we got some time.
Yeah, I know. Finally, right. We dated and went out once. And I really want to see if we can get a little bit more deeper and try to read what that looks like in a relationship.
So are you making the most out of this weekend? Do you feel like you're rounding the corner of this process to make some decisions?
I don't know. There's been some bumps, some ups and downs. So if it's not genuine, then I need to check out of that.
I feel the exact same way.
I think of you as a very strong and powerful black woman.
I'm so sick of that damn compliment.
Cold.
I don't think that you're cold, and there's nothing wrong with being confident or being a boss.
It's not really even a compliment. At this point, it's kind of an insult.
As an extension of it.
You're a very strong, powerful black woman.
Glad to get you everywhere.
Why can't I be soft and feminine and beautiful and smart? Why can't I be, something else besides strong?
No, that means a lot. I mean, it's nice to feel seen.
I know that Clifton has a very strong connection with Joy. It's clear. And I think he's still torn at this point, but Paul is a breath of fresh air right now. He's saying everything that I need to hear.
In this process, I've had a couple of connections that didn't pan out, but at the same time, I'm still open. I still genuinely want to find my person, right?
Anybody that looks at you and sees anything other than what I see is blind.
Don't make me cry.
Don't you do it.
I'm trying not to.
If you cry, I'm gonna have to cry with you.
Come on, well, you about to cry because it's coming down now.
I wish that I had way more time to spend with you way earlier.
Yeah.
As hard as I try, it seems like everybody else is grabbing the key, and I'm like, would your ass?
Well, maybe you need to, reach a little faster.
Put my big toe out. Start tripping people. I'm feeling real good about the Kia. You want to get out of here?
Yeah.
Well,
let's go.
So now I need to hone in on the Kia in terms of kind of building and looking at a foundation and maybe something possible down the line in the future.
Them. I think they both will work well in each other's world. If I were him, I'd take her hand, hold her hand, see.
You snuck it in like a ninja. Now come on down, let's talk.
Okay,
Stop it up.
I cannot believe
Why you sitting next to him?
That
Oh no,
was
that's
Captain
Dakia. Okay,
Focus.
I always get them. You see, I always think that they
look
alike.
nothing
But
alike.
somebody's going home, and it may be me.
How's the food?
You should just eliminate yourself, Tori. Really.
Nobody's stomach hurts today.
We good.
Okay. So we good. Ooh, that'll be a bad weekend right there. Anybody talk to me?
I called her, left her a voicemail. No thing. I just assumed that she would be here by now.
I hope she's safe.
Joy looks so good without any makeup on. Just very
I'll do a
fresh.
thing. I'll check on her when I get back to DC, okay? Let's get on.
As if she hasn't blocked your number.
I
mean,
yeah.
Because it looked like she sent Donovan number to voicemail.
Yeah.
Let her come defend her. Well, let me not even go there again.
Which one of you fellas might not be ready to love?
My connections are kind of thinning out. Tina didn't show up. I'm establishing a connection with the Kia, but at the same time,
So Carmen's out the
I feel
mix.
the process as a whole. You know, with those thin connections,
Yeah.
I could be going home.
I said, like, I got some decisions to make.
Gonna be some conversations. Good luck.
I feel bad for Tori. I really do. So I just felt like this was somebody who saw his person, knew this is who he wanted, and he hadn't seen anybody since. Even though he tried to shove his tongue down that girl's throat.
I thought that him and Patience in the beginning had a very good connection.
Precious was not looking at her. Precious is
But
somebody
Precious
who
was not
needs
looking at
healing.
him, and
That sister
so,
need healing.
Yeah, she was not looking at him at that
Gotta lay
point.
your hands on her.
Yeah.
But
She was
yeah,
not looking at him at that point.
she was looking at every other toxic person that was alive.
Yeah,
And I
that's
think
where her energy.
yeah.
Yeah, she has to heal from that energy so that she's not attracted to that.
Yeah, and then of course then you attracted Troy again when he was now become
toxic,
now
right?
when he was toxic. Because as soon as you walked in, he said, "Want a shot? Want a shot? Want a shot?" And it was like he was ready to take you to bed or something with that very awkward kiss.
I know, very awkward.
And then talking about kidneys.
And
That's my
then,
that's my red flag with him. The whole kidney talk and then how quickly
that's right. He's the one who does the kidney stuff. Oh Lord.
Obviously trying to brag about something.
I don't
First
know,
of all,
bruh,
go
just
learn about some
somewhere.
damn anatomy. Thank you. They have college
You're
classes.
really coming with me today.
The community college is two blocks down the street, honey.
Not even that. If you were paying attention in biology in high school, you will know where the kidneys are.
Yeah. But I do feel bad for him, but also my thing is the kidney talk. Obviously trying to let women know, hey, I have a big penis.
I felt
come holler at me.
I
And then two, my thing was how he so quickly,
you have a big penis. Obviously, you don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
If you try to reach somebody's kidneys.
That's called manslaughter.
I know. You're
going to jail.
You're bypassing the most important parts to go reach the kid. Bruh.
And then I guess he thought he sounded so cool saying that. Look, I don't want to disgrace this man anymore that he's been disgraced today. But I'm just gonna say this. I also felt like the fact that he so quickly he was just an emotional wreck after Sabrina kissed that guy. It's the insecurity. The insecurity is very severe because as soon as that happened, that brother was like,
cannot be with someone who's insecure.
It was very strong because all of a sudden his whole entire demeanor was low. It looked like that brother was smoking weed about 20 times a day. He looked a mess.
The thing is, I mean, he came to talk to Sabrina again. But I don't know if
Sabrina's just like, go on about your business. I don't care about you no more. That's basically how she brushed him off. She's like, I took a lot of great care.
To that also, I don't know if he could not really figure out what she. I don't know.
He was really hoping and praying that she would come back around.
Had the nerve to tell Demetrius he's gonna see where they are romantically. Bruh.
I just thought you should not have even had a discussion with him until you had a discussion with Sabrina, because then it's gonna be embarrassing when she sends you home.
It looked like she's the one standing there too to tell whoever it is to go home. They may send her home next time just to get her back.
Sabrina has a lot of connections or whatever, but they all are very superficial. Yeah. Demetrius is not any man that is good for any woman. Yeah, Donovan, that man is fresh off a divorce. That little guppy needs to go and test the waters. That's what he needs to go do. Go swim in some water, honey.
That's where he want to be.
Yeah, he's not serious.
He has been single for 3 to 4 months. Tommy, where do y'all find these people at?
I don't want to say the dumpster somewhere, but
3 to 4 months. Only if he felt like he has been single while he had been married for all these years or whatever. but you were still living in the house, probably still having sex. Like,
It just don't make sense to me. But my thing is, I just wish they would upgrade the show from Ready to Love for Ready to in Marriage or something. You guys are all over 40. You guys all are either going through menopause, your weenie not getting up no more. Y'all should be trying to settle down. Y'all are not rabbits over here, screwing everything. Y'all are in y'all 40s. I pray to God I am married in my 40s or 50s or something. I am not trying to be out here dating nobody. Now, if I'm not lucky, then that's fine, but I'm going to be focusing on myself. I'm not going to be coming on some TV show to get another boyfriend. I will be courting to marry. I will not be dating nobody. I will not be here spreading it like butter for nobody either.
I'm looking at the ages now to see.
Clifton is 44. This man almost 60.
Well, Poe was almost a step. I think he's 48.
I can feel the tension.
Are we at the red table? Hold on.
Red table talk.
We still waiting for that Will Smith interview to drop with Jada.
Everything.
That man was dead ass wrong. I'm gonna say this right now so y'all know where we stand. You wrong. And just because you got mental instabilities going on in your marriage does not mean you slap that innocent man. If that was The Rock, you would have blinked twice and started crying because you knew you could not.
I was thinking about other people that he calls out who are not big like The Rock, like Kevin Durant. He would not have even dared.
Kevin Durant crazy.
He would exactly.
He
or
crazy
Brandon
as hell.
Ingram. They will beat your tail. They will run behind you and beat your tail.
We should talk about this
that's
on another video.
But I don't want to give any more energy. I think the world has been too much. We need to put our energy on working on ourselves, that we don't get into that drama when we get emotional. He has stuff that he has to work on. And I remember a time when he was out there doing his own thing too.
Look at Joy. She said, "Yeah."
Let's just say Joy wasn't here in the process.
I snatched him up by now. I think Corey and I have developed a strong friendship. He's an amazing man.
But there's a possibility.
There is a possibility. But Paul has been making a break from the back of the back.
So Tori has a chance with the Kia.
I think she likes younger men. Remember the other young guy who was here? Who was left?
Operator, yeah, girl, But like Donovan makes me laugh, and
Cole is not checking for you, Carmen. Why are you talking about him?
Really funny, and it's authentic.
It had to end tonight. Who is that one person that you walk up out of here with?
Donovan.
I don't know.
Girl, bye. Carmen, if you don't know, she doesn't want to show all her cards, but Carmen, Paul don't. He's not checking for you, girl.
Girl, you
Who's
know.
your weakest connection? It's not ready for a relationship. Joy.
Donovan, we've talked a few times, we text, but it isn't anything that it's not abundant.
Right.
Yeah.
It'd be Demetrius and Donovan.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
For
Two.
Demetrius.
Bye, Demetrius. I thought you should love a long time ago with the wind.
I feel like he was kind of giving me enough to keep me interested, but not going deep enough to really develop a strong relationship.
It would be Tori. I actually have been talking to him on here, but if I think about the guys that I've had more time with and more connection, I only have to put him there simply because of that.
Okay. Sabrina?
So I was able to have a conversation with Tori.
You gonna put him in the bottom, girl? You just gonna keep on stabbing this man in the chest?
I wanted to get there with him.
Give me one more.
Oh, I mean, him and I are cool. We've always been cool, but very early on in the process, him and I had a discussion that it just wasn't there for us.
Right. So Paul just opened up recently.
It's one of those like too little, too late kind of thing.
Yes, for sure.
So it's like Poe and Tori.
All right. Best way to dress this is what? Head on.
And Donovan. I heard Troy only once.
One of you all.
Yeah.
I had Donovan how many times? 3 or 4 times.
Making the journey.
And then Paul, I heard him twice.
I think Tori's sleep.
I think Donovan.
Really? Donovan has too many connections.
They only called Troy once.
Yeah, well, but they sound like they playing games with us.
I know, that's true.
Anybody go?
All right, my ladies.
All right.
I know something strong.
The heater is off.
Ooh, cha. And it's
Okay.
sick.
Okay.
Oh, they gonna do it right now? Yes. So, yeah, Kia, don't do that. Please do not go and say, Carmen, you a liar, and believe Poe, who is not a man.
You should not say anything. You should just listen.
Listen.
don't jump to his defense. Just listen. But then, the other thing, though, too, Carmen said something about, well, if you don't have it, don't flaunt it, or something like that, she said. Which is,
well, if you don't got it, you don't flaunt it, or whatever, or something like that.
And then all the while, Paul is just sitting.
He's like, I never said that.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah, he said. So now you lying. I believe Carmen. Because men will go and tell one thing to one woman, they go tell something else to another woman, and they know it's easy for us to like be against each other, so they go and they lie. And then you have two women fighting over a man that don't deserve it.
The thing is, he was very, just like how he was blunt, he has been very blunt with some women.
And it's not even blunt, it's called being an asshole.
Just being an asshole. That's what I'm saying. I actually can see him saying that to Carmen because she keeps on rubbing herself on him like she did at the table. And he looked at her in her eye to say, if it's not there, it's not there. Like that, with that attitude. And she knew he had an attitude because guess what? She took her hand from his head. So she knew he wasn't feeling her like that. And just to put the pin on the damn donkey, he gets up with his food from the table and leaves her there.
It is, I don't know what the same thing he did to Precious, though. It's the same thing he did to Precious.
But however, Carmen, for some bizarre reason,
you talk so highly about him at the thing.
You allow this man to be able to come back to you to insult you some more. So obviously, you did not get what he was saying to you, that he don't want you no more, and you started making a pass at him again, and then he looked you in your eye again and said to you, look, I require my women to dress a certain way. Okay? And instead of you like getting up, walking away, and then going straight to Tommy and saying, he made me feel very uncomfortable. This is what he said. I don't want to date him anymore. I don't want to do anything. That's what you should have done. Not come out here and start talking about if you got it, you flood. Like, Carmen, come on now, girl, come on now.
Women, we have to really,
come on now.
We have to make a very strong effort to not embarrass ourselves when it comes to men. We need to have, it's very important to have respect for yourself. And then make sure that no man can step to you. He even has the opportunity to step to you like that jackass did. You are 80 years old with a bald head.
This man done step to you. You gave him a second chance
to disrespect you twice.
Disrespect you twice within a week. Like, why?
Girl, why?
How old are you, Carmen? God, I thought you were 40.
Everybody's up here in their 40s acting like they ain't got no damn sense. This is why I don't like this damn show.
And that's the thing with Paul. He's so nasty.
Crude. Very crude.
He's so much like that it's like, this is how he's going to be. It's like a character flaw. For you not to be mannerable enough just to talk to someone like a human being.
Yeah.
But you know something? Even if he didn't say it all like that, even if he just...
Even if he looked at you up and down said, I wish you would cover.
You didn't even have to say to her. You just have to. All you have to say, Paul, is I require my women. Maybe he was trying to offend her to the point that she ever go away. But all you should have said was, Carmen, I don't have that same feeling for you anymore. I really don't. I'm checking for the key now. That's it. Yeah. But anywho, thank you all for watching.
It is Mary. And we will be back next week, y'all, with the fire, because Clifton has violated Dakia, and she is in tears, y'all. I don't know what's happening there.
Okay.
But yes, it is Mary.
And Amma.
We invite you guys to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, because we love all the comments. But we'll see y'all later.
Yes.
Good night. Bye. Love you guys. It is Mary.
And Amma.
And today we are reviewing...
Put a ring
if
on
you
it.
like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Whoa, but yes, we invite you guys to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below.
Yes.
So today we are going to talk about this abuser named Otis. I cannot believe what he said.
To go shower.
Well, we have to set up the scenario first.
No, they already saw last week. We talked about it last week.
No, we never talked about it last week. Remember, he was very, very rude to his woman.
Very rude.
They were at counseling now today.
Yeah.
And basically,
but we did not hear. I didn't hear him say that. So it was like news to me now when he said
well, you
that.
know, Mom, he
Or maybe
probably
he
said
didn't
it
process.
behind closed doors and when the cameras went away.
Oh,
Because the abuse doesn't stop when
yes,
the cameras
yes,
leave.
Yes,
Because he
got you.
basically refused to make her food. He threw away her flowers.
Yeah.
He basically was very rude, was cutting her off, was looking at her up and down.
Stuff, grabbing her hand in a very rough
and he
way.
even slapped her hand when she
Yeah.
went to shake the guy's hand or whatever stuff.
Yep, he surely
and
did
the way
that.
he looked at her was so much venom.
Yeah.
And then he had the nerve. We now find out that he says that go take a shower. And it's the same thing that Kanye West said to Amber Rose. He said, I had to take 30 showers before I even got with Kim. Insinuating that she's dirty. That's the same thing this fool just did.
Is that the same Kim? They're no longer together?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's my thing. But the thing is, first of all, you knew who Amber was. And, like, it's just...
It's you know,
you just go and assault her.
When men say that, it sounds so bizarre. You know why? Because you was the one who's sleeping with her.
Like, you're
so,
stupid.
Like, you both
you are actually
there.
like an illiterate.
It's almost like you're insulting yourself.
I mean,
like, it's just odd.
Like, you're
It's
the
just
one that
odd.
went there and went to boot her up, was her girlfriend, was kissing her, was grabbing her booty on the red
Someone
carpet.
says that to me, I
claimed
probably
her,
will die laughing. Like,
and
I'll
be like,
roll
you
over
are
the floor.
actually an illiterate.
Yeah, like you're right there with me too.
So
what
why
does
don't
that
you go
say?
take a shower too?
Yes.
Like, it don't make no sense. You actually sound dumb.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was crazy.
Intelligence
And then
is
he's like,
such
"Oh,
a
it wasn't
gift."
about that. It was about they played soccer." Listen,
We already
know.
Okay.
And she said no. But the thing is, what I like about her is that she did not cower and try to protect him. She
Yes, she
actually
didn't.
spoke up.
Yes.
And so my thing is, I just feel like this is somebody who will give you 2 tight slaps whenever he feels like it.
Yeah.
Because the fact that you denied her
He's
food,
not already doing that. He is really close to doing that, and she's only a girlfriend. Girl, you're only a girlfriend. You put
girl,
up
it
with
gets
this rubbish.
worse. It gets
Girl.
worse. And then my thing is just like when they were cooking
He does
food or
not
whatever,
change.
right? He got to tell her like, move. Like, this is
Yeah.
all for me. She said, all of this salmon's for you. He said, yeah, it's for me. And she said, fine, I guess I'll just eat my leftovers. And then she sat there at the table with this idiot as she's crying, eating her leftovers, as he's eating a good salmon meal.
I know.
I would have left your ass there. I would have taken myself to a hotel and I would have broken up with you the next day promptly.
I wonder, it seems as though, like, because she was saying that he provides and stuff like that, he's not providing the most important thing, a safe space.
Yeah.
He can pay for where he's living, but you don't need to be put down like as though you're someone in the gutter or somewhere where just for a place to stay. Girl,
Well,
you
so
better
my
find
thing
someplace else to be because he is not providing you a safe space.
I personally feel like if you want to be a housewife, that's totally fine. You want to be a house mother, housewife, whatever, that's fine. But make sure you're doing something on the side, like you're doing YouTube, or
You're
doing something else or whatever, where you still have income. So if you need to leave this jackass, you can. I don't think that women should stop working completely. Always have a
be
side
like a
hustle.
digital nomad or something.
Yeah, where you do something from home, where he doesn't even know that you're doing.
You can be
know
a
what I'm
writer
saying?
online. There's so many things.
But
that
let
you
him
can
provide.
do.
Make sure you're saving up your money just in case one day you need to go. You go. You don't have to worry about him.
Don't depend on that man. Like
Yeah.
that.
But you can let him
Anyway.
be a provider, but girl, make sure you got your money stacked somewhere.
It's
All
back
right,
on.
There we go. Mr. Kenneth, how you feeling about that?
Oh, she's
so
going on the date.
She's gonna go back with Hollywood.
First date for me like illusion. So I got plenty of talking conversation when I meet a woman for the first time because I'm trying to get to know her, I'm trying to impress her, I'm trying to give her all, I'm going to give you the best of me. And I say that's all be smoke and mirrors at the beginning here, and I'm optimistic on
I just love that Louisiana accent. I had a friend whose accent was like that. I was like, okay, just talk to me some more.
Understands that if he acknowledges the problem and he's willing to work it out, that I am too, and then we can move more towards a resolution rather than just ignoring the problem.
Well, ladies, I'm glad to hear you gained insight from your dates. But now it's time to flip the script. So, this week...
Wait, who's on our second date? We didn't hear the other
I
two.
guess we'll find out.
Fellas, this is a big deal. Each of you will be going out on a date with someone else other than your partner. Ladies, are you ready for your man to go on a date with another woman?
No.
Girl, please, you better let Otis go.
For you.
I mean, when we had our argument, he said, I got my day coming, remember that. So that's in my head, like, what are you gonna do? I didn't do anything disrespectful, but in his head I did. So, I don't know, I'm nervous about that.
Yeah.
That means that man does a tit for
I'm
tat.
excited to see him go.
this is really a process about understanding.
Are you sure,
if
girl?
there are more
No.
things that
Because
you
she's
need
the
to
best.
know.
Next episode, I saw she said, "You did this shit with all the hair swinging and the hips turning and the heels clacking and the fingernails. You did this."
And the finger gun pointing.
Yes.
I don't know why.
No violence.
Always doing that.
And then apparently she threw a drink at some lady in some yellow outfit. So I don't know if that was her date or not.
Is it time to move on? Or is it time to
I can't look at Otis in the eye. Because there's something very evil about him when you look him in the eye. You can always tell when somebody's off. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's just something very evil going on.
Okay, so let's
What is it about?
What's going on?
Just being around, somebody with like positive vibes.
You don't get the positive vibes from me?
Not as of lately.
As of lately. So just because you ain't getting positive vibes as of lately from me, is that enough to change the course of how you feel about me overall?
If I'm gonna be yours, don't you want me to wanna be yours?
Most definitely. You think I want to be with you if you don't want to be with me? Do you want to be with me or not?
That's not what this is about. We're doing this journey
Maybe
to figure
Tuesday.
out if that's what we want. And then you're not wanting me to participate in it fully.
While I can understand that Kenneth is upset, I need him to know that our relationship has not been solid lately. And your reaction is actually making me feel like I deserve to get out, go on another date with Hollywood, and enjoy myself.
This is what you were doing? For what?
What is that?
Being stupid.
I am finally getting my cell phone back that I have not had because Ken took my phone. And
What?
seeing that he has sent himself some of my banking and financial records that have nothing to do with him.
Give me your phone.
No.
Delete them right now in front of my eyes. In front of my eyes.
It's not in there, so it don't need to be deleted. There ain't nothing there.
So you're not respecting what I'm saying. I'm asking you to show me that you deleted pictures that you sent out of my phone, and you're basically telling me no.
So you're not going to do it for me? You already violated my privacy. I'm trying to move past that. I'm just asking you to delete the files.
Make me feel
Why is he?
comfortable in that they're
Why
Hold
is he
on, wait a second.
having her banking information?
You don't want to do it on
I'm
camera.
asking you right now.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Don't go run to the bush now.
How he
This
take her
is
bank
my issue
information?
when you as a grown-ass woman decide I'm going to provide for a grown-ass man. That's my issue.
Why
now
is
he's
he-
there sending
So he's
himself
upset.
her banking information.
So
her
what, he's
banking
gonna take
information.
money. So that's what he does when he gets upset. He takes money from your
The
bank
wahala.
account. What the
Boy.
hell?
Boy.
Obviously, he's done this before.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I will never go. I would.
First of
You will
all-
never see me paying the grown ass man's bills. You will
No,
never see me take
but
care of somebody
not-
like
but-
I'm his
but-
mammy.
But not only that though. It's
How does
like,
he have access to that? How does
no,
he have
no,
your password?
Yeah.
What does he have your password?
I know.
Oh my god.
Oh no, you know what it is? Maybe, yeah, because you can't. Maybe as soon as she opens it with her finger, maybe it was already open, so all
No,
that
mom.
stuff stayed open.
Mom. She said no, mom. Because the thing is, when I log out of my thing, I put my thumb
But
on it.
usually
You cannot
don't
get
log
in.
out
I
of
don't
it.
log out of it because the thing is, once you exit the app, you're automatically logged out. You don't have to log out physically to do that or whatever. Because you still, every time you go to the app, you have to put in your password. She has to do that. But the thing is, he
okay.
had her phone all day, so he actually has the password. If you want to provide for somebody, don't let that
Well, you
jackass
know,
have
his
your
password-
banking
maybe her
information.
password is on like her notes or something.
No, mom, look, I have the same password I've had for the past 10 years.
Oh wow.
So,
But why?
well, not
will
10 years because they
he-
forced you to
but-
change it,
yeah,
but
why?
a few months.
Why? That is a deep. You know, so
And
I
then
would not
mom,
be
he
with someone like
screenshot
that.
it and
I'm
then
sorry.
he sent it to himself. Her banking
No.
information.
If we are boyfriend girlfriend, you don't need to have my banking anything.
We're
ever.
boyfriend, girlfriend, everything should be 50-50.
You see, that's the problem. The problem is you guys are playing house. So now she is what, the provider?
Well, she provides for him. He don't provide for nothing.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I don't know. Let me not
like,
do
it's
defamation.
ridiculous. How does she do that?
What are you doing?
So has he already taken money out?
I don't know.
Instead of looking around and looking at him, you need to find out.
No, Mom, she told him she wanted him to delete the information in front of her, and he's like, "No, I'm not going to." So then he decides to walk out the car and then run into the bush like that idiot from 90 Day.
See,
I cannot believe that.
What she needs to do, contact her bank, and I don't know.
Every time I watch the OWN network, I get very depressed about, entering the dating world. Y'all just make me depressed.
But yeah.
Not that I'm even looking at, these type of men or whatever and stuff. But
it'll be nice.
It's just I feel bad for women. I feel bad for women. I mean, I would never put myself in that situation. Yeah. But I just feel bad for women that this is what's going on. You have one woman with a guy who think he Rick Ross with his breast all out wearing a fake chain, cheating on her. Has not the big one on the show. Alfonso.
Oh, yes. I was like trying to figure out. Oh God.
But yes, you got the fake Rick Ross here who has not introduced her to the mama, to his baby mother that he probably sleeping with, and has not introduced her to any of his family. They've been together for 3 years, and then on top of that, he's probably putting his penis in anything that's walking. And then you have the other abuser that's providing, but is abusive in every other way. And then you have this idiot here
providing a house, a shelter for her to be. That's it.
And then you have this
not even a shelter, really. It's not safe.
And then you have this other guy here who's taking money.
Let's see what happens.
Let me be honest with you and vulnerable with you and let you know, going back to the actual argument, I'm not gonna lie. When I got in the car and I saw my phone and I saw that you had been sending yourself pictures from out of my phone, well, that pissed me off to the next level,
That wasn't cool on my end.
Well, now that we're in a calm space, can you just tell me what that's about?
When I get in that headspace like that, and I feel like you against me, I shouldn't be like that. I should be able to just be mature and just let that be without having to be mean and want to sabotage you.
My worst fear is that you're going to use that as continued leverage over me.
I can understand that why you would see it like that from my past actions and stuff.
Oh, past actions.
A threat of us not being together anymore, he's going to, make sure that no other man wants me, that my job ain't going to want me no more, my friends are going to look at me, in a different light.
That's someone who will kill you.
Was go to my job's social media page and pretty much spam them with all kinds of unpleasant comments about me.
No, you might get worse than that.
What?
And he usually does that.
Are you just saying this like this is normal? Are you literally telling us on this TV that this is what he would do? All calm? You're not alarmed? That rhymed. But I cannot.
I apologize. I never want you to feel like that ever again. Like I'm your enemy or I want to hurt you.
Huh? Are we playing this soft ass music to this?
Personally with myself that I need to check. So
he need to check.
I'm not in denial.
Is he about to cry?
What I need to do.
What the hell? Oh, where do these people come from? Where do they find these people?
I know what I need to do for
I hold your hand, and I know that.
I do feel like I'm fully capable of being.
You see how the tears, whatever tears he was gonna shed, immediately went. Look at how he looked there like, I got her.
Things and deliver, but I don't feel like the speed that I'm moving in for her is good enough.
Feels really good to hear you say that, because if you're not in denial, then we can build on that, and then I don't have to feel like I'm walking on eggshells. I see that he's been putting in work. I do see some changes. My issue is for every step that he takes forward, he also does something that takes us a step backwards.
You better let that man go. That man is
what
not
the fuck am I watching right now? This is somebody that will murder you, bury you in the backyard, and then he will literally go have coffee with his buddies like nothing happened. Like, I cannot believe that I'm actually sitting here watching this. Yeah. This man, she said he would spam her job's Instagram. He would try to destroy her financially. He would try to get her friends to not like her anymore.
Yeah,
so I'm thinking is that
some
you will steal
serious
from. So what I'm thinking
red
is
flag.
you're
Because
going to steal money from the
mess her
friends.
up so nobody else will want her.
Mess up her credits.
Will he mess up your face though? See, will he pour acid on your face? Will he stab you? Like, I don't know what that means, and it's
like
okay.
Wait.
Let's just time out for a second.
We're gonna be back.